Welcome to the Cool English Podcast, where I bring you English vocab, culture, pronunciation, and much more.
Hello! Today we're going back to our food vocabulary, checking out level 2 of dinner foods. If you haven't checked out level 1, please go back to next week and listen to it. So we have 10 more words in the medium or level 2 of dinner foods. Let's get started. Thinly sliced beef and cheese on French bread, served with a side of broth for dipping. This is called a
French dip sandwich.
So French dip sandwich, one of my personal favorites, is going to be some nice roast beef, normally thinly sliced on a French bread with some melted cheese. And they have an au jus, which is like the juice from the meat or a broth that you can dip the sandwich into. Very delicious. Try it if you can. Next, thick cuts of pork, often grilled or fried.
Pork chops.
Pork chops. So we have steak, we have chicken breast, but with pork, we say pork chops. And it's kind of like a steak of pork. It's a thick piece that's grilled or fried. After that, small pasta pockets filled with cheese, meat, or vegetables.
Ravioli.
Ravioli is a very traditional pasta. We have cheese ravioli or chicken pot ravioli, shrimp ravioli, and there are these little pockets of pasta filled with something. They're quite delicious. Next, shellfish cooked in garlic, butter, and white wine sauce.
Shrimp scampi.
So shrimp scampi is a traditional way to cook shrimp where they're cooking it with kind of like butter, garlic, maybe a little bit of wine in a frying pan, but it's not fried or breaded. And it's very traditional with pasta as well. It's a lot of garlic, so be prepared if you order shrimp scampi to have some garlic breath. Next, pasta in a creamy cheese sauce with grilled chicken.
Chicken Alfredo.
So chicken Alfredo. Remember, Alfredo is a white sauce, so it's common you might get pasta with Alfredo. And chicken Alfredo will be this penne pasta with a normally grilled chicken breast on top of the pasta and white sauce. Next, an Asian dish of frying meat, fish, or vegetables rapidly over a high heat while stirring constantly.
Stir fry.
Stir fry. So you can have chicken stir fry, vegetable stir fry, shrimp or beef stir fry, and they usually use the thing called a wok, and they cook the food very quickly with some vegetables and seasoning. It's a traditional Asian dish here. Next, small, breaded and fried shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp. So popcorn shrimp does not have popcorn. It's just very small shrimp that are breaded and fried. Very common on kids' menus, but you can order it as an adult as well. After that, fried chicken pieces in a sweet and tangy orange sauce.
Orange chicken.
So a really common Asian food here is orange chicken. And you go to like Panda Express, and one of the most famous dishes there is orange chicken. It's a kind of sweet and sour sauce of orange around a breaded or fried chicken. And it's a little bit spicy some places, but not too much. Quite good. I recommend it. After that, mushrooms filled with a seasoned mixture of cheese and breadcrumbs.
Stuffed mushrooms.
So a common appetizer or starter might be stuffed mushrooms, where they take the head of the mushroom and they fill it or stuff it with cheeses, breadcrumbs, some spices, and herbs. They're really good. You might try it for an appetizer. Finally, deep fried rolls filled with vegetables and meat.
Egg rolls.
So egg rolls, very common appetizer in Asian food. And it's this kind of fried roll that's filled with, sometimes it's shredded pork or beef with cabbage and carrots. They normally have a dipping sauce, and it's tasty. I'm not a big fan of fried foods, but it is one of the better ones. So let's review those. We can maybe take a look at the multiple choice.
Pork chops.
Pork chops. So if I look at these pictures, I would say that number 4 is the pork chops.
Shrimp scampi.
Shrimp scampi. And I think the shrimp scampi is number 6, not number 4, which is the popcorn shrimp. Or we can take a look at some flashcards. And we might say, what's the beef sandwich served with a side of broth for dipping? That's the French dip sandwich. Or pasta in a creamy cheese sauce with grilled chicken. That's the chicken Alfredo. Or maybe fried chicken pieces in a sweet and tangy orange sauce. It's pretty easy, right? Orange chicken. How about your ears? Let's see if you can hear some of these words. So what 3 dinner words do you hear in the video?
Best French dip sandwich.
Then, pork chops. Ravioli is delicious.
So I think the beginning was French dip sandwich, then pork chops, then ravioli. Let's listen again.
Best French dip sandwich.
Then, pork chops. Ravioli is delicious.
Yeah, French dip sandwich is kind of quick. Pork chops and ravioli. Let's do one more of these.
Your favorite meal is shrimp scampi.
Chicken Alfredo, please. Yeah.
Vegetable stir fry?
So in those 3, we have shrimp scampi, chicken Alfredo, and vegetable stir fry. Let's hear it again.
Your favorite meal is shrimp scampi.
Chicken Alfredo, please. Yeah.
Vegetable stir fry?
Great. Now let's go up to our open questions. So for example, what kind of cheese do you like inside ravioli? I've never really thought about it. I don't know what cheese they normally put. I think maybe mozzarella, or I'm a fan of gorgonzola cheese, but it might be strong. Describe the taste and texture of shrimp scampi. Well, shrimp scampi is really garlicky. It has like a salty, garlicky flavor with some kind of rich buttery. And if cooked correctly, it's very tender. Have you ever made a French dip sandwich? How did it turn out? Yes, I have, and it turned out great, but it was a lot of work. So I prefer just to go out and pay for it normally. Okay, let's see how about your memory with the slot machine. That was pretty fast. Let's do it one more time. What do you think? I think we got stir fry, popcorn shrimp, and orange chicken. Try one more. There's 2 there. That was pretty easy. So we have French dip sandwich and pork chops. Okay, that's it for level 2 of the dinner vocab. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Cool English Podcast. Check back next week for level 3. Have a great week.
You want to learn English?
Cool English.
Do you want to learn?
Cool English.
Cool.
English, dude. English.